Again, welcome everybody. It's my pleasure being here. It's nice to have you connected. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen because the skill we're going to see today is very, very important. Now, this is a mindset series as well. So it's skills and mindset. And we're doing it Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. Now, I want you to understand something. You own a business, okay? If you want to scale this, you need to master these skills and get better at them. And the way you get better at these skills is to have the right mindset, to be consistent and do them at all times, do it repeatedly until you become good. And when you become good, then you become better. And when you are better, then you become great. Now, what we have so far, what we've done so far, and I invite you guys to check out all the videos are recorded on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be posting these in the chat every single time that we do them. But what we've done so far, if we learn how to apply a business mentality to skills to develop the network marketing business, to know exactly what it is. Also prospecting, we saw that. Inviting, we saw that. Now we're gonna learn how to apply it, but today is focused on edification. So I want you guys to pay close attention because edifying is something that everybody and anybody can do at any level. If I start my business today, I can learn how to edify and do a good job today. Okay, why? Because we've been doing it for our whole lives. If you've been doing business, specifically online business like myself for 5 years, then I still edify everything. Okay, what I did right now in the beginning of the call, I was edifying the importance of us as a community, the importance of this call, and I always edify everything in my organization. So edification, why is it important? And what it is to make somebody aware of the importance of someone else, another tool, or a system. Okay, it's make somebody aware of somebody else's importance, of Zoom calls importance, of meetings importance, okay, of the life education, of everything. So if you edify, you're opening somebody's eyes because they don't know, right? If they don't know me, they don't know I'm important. If they don't know about these calls, they don't know these calls are important. So when you edify, you build up value for your business, for your team, for your organization. And edification, like I said before, is the first step that we can actually take action on in order for a business to grow. All right. So this is really, really nice. I like this one. This is one of the most important things because you can use it right now. You can use it when you start. You can use it 10 years from today, and it will pay off big time. So why edify? Okay. This is really important because for me, it took me a little bit of time when I got started in the online entrepreneurship business to understand this is a leverage moved business. Okay, so the reason why it took me some time is because I didn't know what to say. I don't know when. I don't know. And the thing is, you got to edify everything. When you edify, a proper edification creates trust, respect, shows that results are real. You know, people a lot of times doubt whether it's true or not. They don't know, they haven't seen much results. So when you edify, you have the opportunity to show somebody's results, show your own results, to talk about them. And when you do it properly, then you start building some trust and respect. Okay, and that's a really powerful combination, trust and respect. We're gonna talk about that in a couple minutes. Okay, so edification also raises the level of importance of your opportunities to the eyes of the prospect. Okay, that's really, really important. You know what you have. Okay, you know what you have, you know it's powerful, you know what we have right here is a lot of value, you know the opportunity that we're part of is priceless, okay? But the prospect doesn't know, they don't know anything, okay? So when you edify, your objective is to elevate the importance of your opportunity, okay, in front of the prospect's eyes. You want him to see the truth and we want the prospect to realize that what you have is important even before he knows the details of it. Okay, so Really, really important. Edification all the time. Edify, edify, edify. Now, your prospect, and this is especially in the beginning, okay? Your prospect, they might trust you, but probably not respect you. Okay. However, they will respect a properly edified expert. What I'm trying to say here is, say you're somebody who just got started in this business, who just decided to that you want to build a business. Okay, you're somebody who just decided to do that. Well, your prospect trusts you because they're probably your friend. They're probably somebody close to you. They're probably somebody who is it's next to you all the time. So when you're close to somebody, there's a lot of trust, but the respect is not necessarily there. But when you edify somebody else, when you edify a video, when you edify the material you're gonna share with that person, then now they respect that. They respect the other person because it's a professional, it's an expert. They respect the tool, it's in a video because it's a powerful tool. It's got all the information, it's got all the details, it's gonna help them make money, get educated, and learn new skills. Okay. And when you edify the system, it's also now the person can respect the tool of the other person. Okay. Now, again, just remember your prospect, they don't know anything about anything. Okay. So you got to keep that in mind. You know what you know, and that's why it's important to you. We edify because when the person doesn't know anything about anything that you are offering, it's not important to them, and you want it to be important to them. And when I say you want it, it's obviously your business, your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever it is you're offering, right? And that's why we edify. So please let me know in the chat if it's making sense. Please let me know in the chat if it's making sense, if you guys are liking this, because not only am I gonna get into this, I'm gonna tell you how to edify. I'm actually gonna give you a formula that works really, really, really well. And these things are completely necessary. It's super simple. When you land these three words in your edification, it's natural, it's powerful, and it's got great results. So it's the STR formula. Support, trust, results. Okay? STR. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not a big fan of scripts because I know you need to be yourself. But if you edify somebody like this, if I have my prospect, okay, I'm new in the business. I'm new in the business. I have my good friend, and I have Brandon Boyd is gonna present the business to that person for me. So I don't want to tell him, hey, Mike, this is Brandon. Brandon, this is Mike. No, because then the information is not going to be important. There's no edification. How to edify? You edify like this. Mike, I want you to meet Brandon. He's a great person with more than 20 years of experience and amazing results in this business. Brandon's somebody who I absolutely trust and respect and has supported me from day one. I'm really grateful that he was able to spare a few minutes of his time. So thank you, Brandon. Brandon met Mike. He's my friend. He wants to see what we have. Okay. So if you see this, you're elevating Brandon Boyd as a person that he is. You're not elevating him because he's already there. Okay. You're elevating him in the eyes of your prospect. You're making your prospect aware of who this person is. Okay. You're making your prospect aware of the importance of the Zoom call that we're going to do tonight at 8 p.m. to present the business. You're elevating the importance of the video that you're going to send your prospect to watch so that they know the power of the information. So if you edify the person, the system, the prospect, the presentation, now you have somebody who went from knowing nothing about anything to being interested and curious to see what it is you have to offer, right? Why? Because you did a good job by edifying. You see how anybody can do this day one, right? Super simple. Hey, I want you to meet Devin, right? Devin is a great person. He's got a lot of years of experience over here. He's got amazing results. He trades. He's got a nice family. He's somebody that I've become friends with. He supported me since I got started over here. I absolutely trust him. He's a great guy. I'm really grateful he was able to give us some minutes of his time. I want you to meet Devin. Devin, this is Mark. He's my friend from high school, and he's interested in knowing what it is that we have. Okay. You see that powerful. It's powerful to have energy. I'm introducing you as somebody of value. Therefore, the information you give that person is going to be of value. If that information is of value, then my prospect, Mike, in this case, is going to take it more seriously. And if it takes it more seriously, he's more prone to join my business. Therefore, I'm going to have somebody that will be a potential sign up. Okay. So success, like I was mentioning before, success happens when trust and respect meet up. Okay. So what happens a lot of times is you have three people, right? You have you have your prospect, and you have your upline. Now, between you and your prospect, there's trust, all right? But there's no respect because there's a lot of, we're friends. I've seen you drunk. I've gone out with you. I haven't ever seen you build a business. So they don't respect you as a business owner. They don't respect you as an entrepreneur because you're just getting started and they know you too well. What happens is between your prospect and your upline, there's no trust because they don't know each other, but there's respect because you built edification. Okay. I don't know this guy, but they're telling me Brandon Boyd walks over water. He's a multimillionaire. He's an educator. He's been doing this for more than 20 years, and he's also supporting my friend. So, wow, let me pay attention to this guy that I don't know. So there's respect towards your upline. There's trust with you. Trust plus respect equals somebody more willing to join the business. Let me know if this is making sense, because when I understood this, it was a game changer for me, and I started making my first rank advancements without even being so good. I was just edifying my people. I was edifying my teammates, the system, the calls, I was edifying everybody, and what you edify works for you. So if I edify something, and I think that's what I got next, yes, it's this. You got to have certain mentality, or you don't have to, but this is what I do. This is what I have. This is what I suggest. Okay. So everything, you got to know everything that you edify works for you, and everything that you unedify works against you, right? If I talk highly about what I have, my opportunity is going to work for me. If I talk highly about my people, then my people will work for me. If I talk shit about something, my system and my business, it's just going to work against me. Okay, it's just how it is. I think it makes sense. I don't need to explain that too much. That doesn't mean I need to be faking anything. I'm going to be authentic in my edification, because if I'm faking it, then it's not going to be real. If it's not real, it's not going to pay lasting results. So I'm always authentic, and I'm not going to say something that I don't mean, but I'm going to make sure that my prospect knows the importance of what that person's about to see. Okay, that's key right there. You gotta make sure that your prospect knows that what they're seeing is important. Okay, before they see it, they gotta know the value. Okay, so I know that I add value when I edify somebody else. If I edify somebody else, I'm adding value to my business. All right, therefore I'm gonna grow. If I'm not sure about anything, about something, about a question that I have or my prospects gonna have, then I know my upline, my teammates, my community, my systems, the answers are there. So when I go and I'm gonna go present something, I'm gonna do a presentation, I'm gonna edify something, I'm gonna get into my business. Okay, I know and I'm fully confident that if I don't know anything, I'm just one question that I drop in that chat away from the answer. Okay, I'm just one question away from the answer. I'm gonna call somebody, I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna find out, and I know that. So that's my mentality when I get into my business. I know that I know a lot of things, and I know if I don't know something, somebody in my team, in my circle, in my community will have the answer for that. So that also allows me to edify better my community, my system, my everything. Because when I edify about my community, I say all these things. Hey, I know a lot, but if there's something I don't know, in 2 minutes I have the answer because somebody else knows and they work directly with me. Okay, so that's important when you edify. The more importance that I give to what I'm edifying, the more likely my prospect joins and my business grows. Okay, so the more you got to keep that in mind. Your people, the people that you contact, are going to check out your opportunity only if it's a priority to them. If it's a priority to me to see your business, then I'm gonna take a look at it. If it's not a priority, I won't. I'm gonna forget, I'm gonna not do it, I'm gonna do other things that are more important in my list. And that's why a lot of you guys get ghosted, because when you don't edify the value of it, then it's not perceived as such by the prospect. Therefore, they just go do something else. Okay. And that's why edification might be the answer to the ones of you who have been probably stuck before. Right now, golden tip is never allow your prospect to see your business partner like just a random guy or just another person or just anything. Okay, when that happens, it's done. I mean, you can put anybody in front of anybody. You can bring again Brandon Boyd in front of your friend, and if you don't edify him, then we know who he is, but your friend doesn't know who he is and how important he is. Okay. Therefore, we're like, wow, this is Brandon Boyd talking to me, talking to my prospect, talking to my people. But to your prospect, it's just a random guy. Okay. And if it's a random guy, it's random information. If it's random information, it's a random business. And then when it price comes, they're gonna be probably not highly motivated. Okay. So when you edify and you tell them, hey, the person you're about to talk to and the person who's about to share this with you, I want you to value his time because it's very, very priceless. Okay. And the information you're about to see is so important that it took this person from zero to who he is tonight and today, to date, right? And we don't need to talk about money all the time, okay? But you can talk about the impact that that person has created. The point is, do not allow your prospect to see your business partner, team, system, call, Zoom call, presentation, upline, whatever the case may be, just like another one of those things, another guy, just a random person, your secretary, right? Your assistant. No, no, no. If you edify, you'll be good. If you don't edify, this is exactly how they're gonna see it, and that's just gonna hurt your business. So keep edifying at all times, keep promoting, keep doing that, and you'll see how your business is gonna be more and more successful. Okay.